everyone, it's Jennifer from Sparkle & Splatter. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a really cute earring holder. So for this project, you'll just need a few simple supplies. You'll need your hot glue gun. You'll need a pair of scissors. Now I have my newer, nicer scissors. You'll want to use maybe an older pair for this because this plastic canvas is kind of heavier duty. You'll need an unfinished wood frame. I paid $1 for this at the craft store. Nothing fancy. And some pom-poms. I bought a pack of them. These are glittery pink and purple ones, but you can get neon ones, any kind you like. And then a piece of plastic canvas, which is very inexpensive. I chose a hot pink one, but it does come in a lot of different colors. So the first thing you'll want to do is take your frame. Now this particular one has a dowel rod, and you put it in there and it sits up like that when you're finished. So what you'll want to do to begin is to bend these little tabs back, and you can use your scissors to help you out with that. And you're going to remove the paper that's inside and use that as a template for your plastic canvas. I'm just using my scissors. Now this is probably not the best thing to do with your scissors, but you know, again, use an old pair for this project. Now this is just a piece of cardboard. We're going to use this as our template. If your frame has glass or plexiglass, you won't need that for this project because you're going to want the earrings to be able to go through. So what you'll want to do is take your, you can take a Sharpie or a pen or something like that and just trace. Now this is on a grid, so it makes it pretty easy to trace everything. And you're just going to use just a light Sharpie line just to give you an idea of where to cut it. It doesn't need to be too heavy, just to give you an idea. And then you're going to trace the other side. And then we're going to take our scissors and cut everything out. We can put this aside. So go ahead along that grid line and cut everything out. And this is where having your old scissors is really helpful. So my line was pretty faint, but it's still showing. Now my particular frame has rounded corners, so just line up everything and make sure. You might need to kind of knock those corners off a little bit if you have the same frame as me. You can get other styles too. They had a really cute square one. It was just same thing but just square, so try different styles as well. Then just place it inside the frame and make sure it fits. Now you can save this plastic canvas for another project. We only used a little bit of it. The next thing we want to do is take, and there's a little bit of, it looks like when they cut it, it was a little rough. These are very inexpensive frames. So the next thing you want to do is put some hot glue down in this tray area of the frame. And we're going to just glue it right in. Now be careful not to glue around the tabs too much because those are going to need to be bent back down. So just try not to get any glue near your tabs. Okay, and be neat as possible with the glue. Then you can lay the plastic canvas down into that tray part of the frame. And then you can give it a little press to kind of set it into place. And then what we're going to do is let this completely cool and dry before we decorate the front. Okay, once everything is nice and dry and cool to the touch, you'll want to bend your tabs down to flatten everything back out. If you have a couple little glue pieces, that's okay. You can just pull those off. Now flip your frame over, and now you have the basis of your earring holder. And we'll use these little holes to display all of the earrings. So then what we can do is decorate the front. Now if you would rather do gems, or if you want to paint your frame, you know, feel free to decorate it however you like. But what we're going to do is start gluing the pom-poms on. I'm going to start with the largest pom-poms, and you might want to place them around your frame just to see how you want everything to look. And then we're going to work down. See, this was a variety pack, so I have like a small, medium, and large, and very small. But sometimes they're all one size. Just kind of place them first before you start gluing so that you can see how everything goes. And you might have some leftovers, and that's okay too. So what we're going to do is start gluing our pom-poms to our frame. And you can be fairly generous with the glue. And the fibers of these pom-poms, the glue is going to kind of soak down in them. So just go ahead and start gluing the pom-poms on. Okay, now I've gotten all the large ones on there, just kind of spread them out a little bit. Now we can start gluing the smaller sizes on. So just go ahead and sort of fill in all of the holes with the next size. And then as we go down in size with the pom-poms, we'll fill in the smaller and smaller areas. I wanted to also mention that be careful when you're gluing these on not to come over this bottom edge too much, because this will need to sit up. And if there's a lot of bulk from the pom-poms along the bottom, it'll not allow the frame to sit properly onto your surface. So just keep gluing all the pom-poms and then go down to the next size and then the next size. Once your frame is covered in the pom-poms, then you can put the dowel rod into the back if your frame has this. Now there's 2 holes, so decide if you want to display it like this or upright. I'm going to do this one upright. So just put a little tiny bit of glue because these dowel rods are notorious for falling out. So just work it right in there and then let that cool and dry as well. Once everything has cooled and dried completely, then you can add the earrings. So all these holes you can put earrings in. Now this earring holder can accommodate both the French hook kind or the post kind. So you can really put whatever you want in here. Okay, so you can just kind of put them side by side and display all of your earrings in one pretty place. So that is how you make this sparkly pom-pom fun earring holder. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure and click the subscribe button to get all the latest updates. Thanks again!